They'll be calling you a radical. So people need to realize that you're being had, you're being robbed. So let's talk about this. Let's stay on this. This is really important. Really important. What's going on in the United States as far as their nuclear renaissance? There's no nuclear renaissance. There's no fucking nuclear renaissance. There's a nuclear propaganda renaissance. Now, who's doing this? The coal industry. So the coal industry, it's Warren Buffett, Bill Gates' last stand. That is the coal industry, especially here in Utah. Who owns the coal plants? Who owns the coal plants? Rocky Mount Power. Who owns Rocky Mount? Warren, scumbag, dirtbag, lowlife, Warren Buffett. One of the most evil human beings who ever walked, and his puppets. Now, Ian Milner, who destroyed the number one school business, sold it to Warren Buffett. Number one in the country. Public entity beating the private firms. Dethroning Wharton, Elon Musk, who's robbing you blind. I think everybody, all the hatred on the left for Elon Musk, but none of them talk about the fact that he never invented anything. Yes, zero. He didn't have anything to do with Tesla. Zero Tesla. His inherited fucking wealth, fucking money, his PayPal fucking gig, money. He bought fucking Tesla away from the original the people that invented and started Tesla it was all solar. He hijacked that. That's what these oligarchs do. He made all his money. He hijacked NASA. He took over NASA. Who talk about pork. Fucking waste of... Fuck, you want to talk some of the greatest waste of money in human history? NASA. What the fuck have they done? Oh, they went to the moon. When was the fuck was that? When was the last time they supposedly went to the moon? It's the end of the world and I feel... They done shit. It's a loot job. It's a fucking thieving, robbing loot job. But one's bigger than that. The nuclear energy and coal. Nuclear energy and coal have joined together. Why have they joined together? Why have they got together? Because it's Custer's last stand. There is no nuclear. The nuclear industry is fucking over. It's so fucking done. It's unbelievable. They know it. Fucking, their fucking loot job. They're just sucking out fucking money now. Ask not what I can do for my country. Ask what I can loot for my country. There's the mentality of the United States. Fucking ripping off the fucking United States. And here we're going to fucking clean up government. Why don't they clean up the nuclear industry? That's where all the fucking pork is. Fuck, you seen Trump's budget? More money for fucking these dirty fucking unholy alliance in his energy fucking bill. More money for the military industrialized war pigs. And you don't think he's cutting fucking Social Security? He's already cutting it. Fuck, Utah started cutting Social Security this week. And I can prove that. I'm getting ready to go because I'm getting ready to retire 65 officially. So I'll go on my Social Security, which automatic, 65. That's what I always said. That's when I'll do it. Well, I don't get a lot. I don't get much because I was an entrepreneur all those years and then I got cancer. Spent fucking the last, 13 and a half years fighting for my fucking life full time. They don't pay very well. So I'm only going to get about fucking $800-900 a month. I got a letter fucking 2 days ago saying that's been cut. That was all. I went in Social Security, got everything done, whatever. This is what you get. You're going to get starting April 1st. I got a letter 2 days ago and says, no, that's not what you get. You're not getting, right around 900. You're only going to get 600. There you have it. It's already happening. So he's not going to cut Social Security benefits, Medicaid. Oh, fuck, he ain't. They're already doing it right here now. So Governor Cox can give more money to the fairy tale of Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. Now, because each Social Security is run individually by each state. Now, here's Governor Cox. Now, Utah takes pride in being fiscally responsible. And they are. They won't put money towards anything. They don't believe in debt as far as the state goes. Yet here's this fucking bill flying out that is fucking 100% sponsored by the coal industry. The coal industry is fucking an unholy alliance with who is the coal and nuclear industry? Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. They're atop. They're the top. Bill Gates is the fucking top of the evil fucking empire. He's worse than Bibi, President fucking Netanyahu, who is the president of the United States, who has been the president since 96. And before that, it was President fucking Kissinger. Fucking got to talk to Henry before we go to Fukushima. This unholy alliance. We're going to get nuclear in Utah. It's total horseshit. And I'll tell you what happened. This is a giant win for Kevin Wine. Serious blow to fucking Bill Gates. Serious blow fucking in their psycho fucking mental fucking Warren Buffett dirtbag. I have an autograph fucking deal from Warren Buffett right over there that he fucking I didn't ask for it. There used to be a picture on the wall at the Weber State #1 school of business of Bill Gates and Warren Buffett fucking with me and Alma. You know, the dean made me play golf with them. I'm like, what the fuck are they up to? I knew what they were up to. Then when the #1 school of business, who Ann Milner come in after Paul Thompson got fired. Ann Milner becomes our state senator up there in South Ogden. She immediately guts Weber State school business, #1 school business, under the advice of Warren Buffett bought R.C. Willey's. Bill Childs gets an honorary degree of fucking award at fucking Weber State because he destroyed the #1 school. We're #1, 12 years in a row. The #1 school business in the United States, beating Wharton, Trump and Elon Musk's school. I was at Weber State at the same time Elon Musk was at Wharton, and they were our sister school. Now, stay with me. This is important historic stuff. They ripped it to fuck. Who did that? Ann Milner. She becomes president, and she immediately just rips it to fucking shreds. Sold it to China. That's unarguable. If you don't believe me, look it up. Fucking one of them's in prison, the ITer. Rockwell Hanson, he called himself. He got 10 years already for selling state secrets to China. I've been screaming about this. What'd you put in Lee in his plan? And by the way, Lee, who did this, who came in from China under the Utah economic fucking development umbrella, and these same exact legislators who hate China now, exact same ones, are the ones that outsourced everything to China in the late 90s. The contract on America, Clinton used to call it, the moral majority. Now, Dennis Hastert is moral. So, and by the way, both parties are exactly the same. I hate both parties equally. Republicans and Democrat parties are the same fucking party. There's the problem. So, they fucking got it. They go from the #1 school business in the country, and I was being groomed to take over that fucking thing. And Dr. Cooley just magically dies. I don't know. It was his baby. #1 MBA program, fucking everything. They promised me the first MBA. They screwed me at it. Ann Milner. So now, Ann Milner, now this is important. She's the one that did that. She's the one that orchestrated that. Look it up. They're under investigation for selling state secrets to China. Unlikely source, Chinese influence, fucking points to one place, the state of Utah. Weber State School of Business. From first to worst. It's like their basketball team. It's like their football team. Degenerate as hell. Well, think about this. So I'm in the state legislature fighting. I'm using every tool I've got, and I got a lot of secret tools in my bag. You know, the predominant religion here, I went to one of the top 12 I know them personally and had a conversation. So it didn't happen. So the way they work in Utah, they get these controversial bills, whatever, and they just, we'll just kind of, what they do, they don't fund them. This is how they play in Utah. And they've been doing it for decades. So here this bill passed, but it really didn't pass. Why? Because they don't, in the budget, that's where the real work gets done. And I'm in there, I'm fighting. By the way, we're still got 10% cut out of their budget, thanks to Ann Milner. So I'm in there, and in the budget, they're like, we don't have no money for this. The most subsidized industry in the history of mankind is nuclear energy. Governor Cox, this will cost Governor Cox his political career. I'll guarantee it. Because he said, this is where he made his really big mistake. He says, I went to France, and we want to be just like France. And France is the most subsidized industry in the history of the planet is the French nuclear industry. Arriva is their company. Remember Arriva and Chicago Bridge and Iron joined together? And I spoke on the Hill in the 90s on that. I did the due diligence on the 90s on that. On the Mox Fuel fairy tale fucking, I call it the Tower of Babel in South Carolina. Remember they're going to Mox Fuel there, blah, 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 blah. That started out at $350 million. I mean, it's sitting at 50, 60 billion. It was all a lie. And that was orchestrated by the French nuclear industry, which is the most lying industry in the history of mankind. Esquez-vous par la France. So he said he goes there. Germany, and these people all say, Germany's wishing they wouldn't have shut their down. You're full of shit. Germany ain't never firing up no nuclear again. Ever. Nobody in Europe is. They're done. But this is the spin you get here. Left, right, political bullshit. So We want to be just like France. And France is already coming out and saying we're pivoting away from nuclear. They've already come out and said it. We've got to say, because their water has gotten so hot, because if it's so fucking hot, hell of a way to boil a planet. Don't mention the F word, Fukushima, whatever you do. So, get this. This is what it'll cost him. Here, the unholy alliance between coal and nuclear, because they've joined together, nuclear is done and they're over with, to protect coal. Why? Because solar's fucking, we're not having this conversation. And you hear these idiots saying, well, wind and solar can't, solar sure the hell can. It's already happening. Now remember, that was a Utah legislator that went to the armpit, Battle Mountain in Nevada, and pulled the plug on net metering. Rooftop solar. Rooftop solar in Nevada is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer here in Utah. Homeowners in Nevada were making $5,000, $6,000 a month just on their house, going back into the grid. We have a grid. We gotta fucking, it's not fair, she would say to the coal industry. It's not fair because they have to pay for the grid, which is a total lie. They don't pay for the grid. The United States taxpayer pays for the fucking grid. It's just lies, and they slurp it up because they've turned somehow that solar is a left thing. How did they do left thing? What the fuck are you talking about? So, anything to block solar, we're good. We can't ever have enough solar like that overnight. California producing 200% more solar than they can use. They have nowhere to put it. Why? Because states like Utah and Nevada, fucking this whole place, are blocking it. Bill Gates and Warren Buffett are blocking it, and they're stupid puppets like Bill Gates. So the most subsidized fucking industry in the history of the planet is the French nuclear industry. And Governor Cox says we're going to be just like France. They're completely opposite of what Utah has always prided themselves in. Free market. Here's John Coltrane Curtis, who's originally from Ogden. Told me right to my face. Well, coal was supposed to be over by now. Let's pull the plug. He was head of the committee as a congressman. Now he's replaced Bootlicker Romney as a senator. He replaces it. He gets a bill to pull that, to extend the lives of coal plant forever. Who wrote that bill? Warren Buffett and Bill Gates wrote that fucking bill. Who wrote the bill on the nuclear fucking bill this summer that got through? The advanced nuclear bill. Bill Gates wrote that fucking bill. His fucking teams of attorneys. These oligarchs have become so powerful and so fucking up that they are the government now. You look at, here's your Lord and Savior, Orange Jesus, is lined up, and there's the oligarch class standing behind him. Jeff Bezos, born at Los Alamos, he never invented one fucking thing. Look who his fucking grandfather is. Oh, you're connecting the dots. His mother, teenage. His last name's not Bezos. That's changed. That's the adopted. That's the stepfather. Who's the Bay of Pigs guy. Yeah, that's him. No, guys. His grandfather's the original Department of Atomic at Los Alamos. Now, where was the Epstein Ranch at? You're connecting the dots. So this unholy alliance with coal and nuclear is just to block solar. And people are stuck in the freaking... So Utah's stuck in the nuclear energy fucking quicksand mud. Well, it's a no-brainer here, solar. So in Utah, I was part of the group that got AMPS through. In California, which I was part of that group, it started in Chula Vista, the solar initiative. So what it was, solar panels. This was a long time ago, and it's one of the greatest successes in energy policy in the history of fucking the country, was the California Solar Initiative. It's kind of like Kevin Blanch and crew getting Senate Upfree shut down, the waste blocked out of here. So before I forget, big win, and I'll tell you what, it's a huge win. The bill got through, it has no money. They wanted $20 million. Governor Cox wanted $20 million this year. They appropriated $2 million. He wanted $200 million, $20 million each year for the next 10 years. He got $200,000 for the next 10 years. They pulled the plug. They have no money because of their Lord and Savior. Trump is pulling all the feds. There's so much federal fucking subsidy that comes to Utah, especially where I live. We're the fucking federal government employee capital in my district right here, Blakemore. Oh, fuck. Right here. District 1, we have more government. Hillfield, IRS. This is the reddest district. When I grew up, it was the bluest district in the country. Now it's the reddest district. And we love Trump, we love Trump, we love Trump, we love Trump, and then he pulls my job. We hate the feds, we hate the feds, we hate the feds, but we cash that check every fucking other Friday from the feds. It's insanity. We're going to lose more jobs right here than probably anywhere in the country. And it's a silver platter that's been handed to and the Democratic parties are so fucked up. The Democratic Party is being handed on a silver platter. Governor Cox breaks the firemen's union down there. I thought everybody in Utah, firemen were heroes. The firemen hate fucking Governor Cox. And they can't stand fucking Trump now. I mean, Trump's going after him. The teachers union, Governor Cox broke the teachers union here. So it's being handed the working class on a silver fucking platter. The Democrats are too fucking stupid to do it. Well, I don't even think they're stupid. I think this is done intentionally. Personally, I think the Democratic Party has gone all in with their woke fucking psychoness to hold status quo. The Democratic Party has been completely hijacked by imperialist global oligarchs. The Republican Party got hijacked by global oligarchs a long time ago, and it looked like Trump was going to be the transformational guy, but then he lines up with all the global oligarchs. Lord Musk, Lord Bezos, Lord Gates, fucking Lord Zuckerberg. And none of them ever invented one fucking thing. They're running the country. It's not going to happen, could happen. It's a fucking monarchy. It's neo-imperialism. Both parties are in it. The Democratic Party, it's right there. It's right there. Here, it's on a silver platter. But no, they're going to go in all with a crazy fucking psycho woke bullshit. Fucking get rid of that. Fucking get rid of that. Push it away. Put it underground. Go back to the working class. But they're too fucking stupid to do that. Fucking Trump is pissing more people off every fucking day. I mean, every day. People that voted for him. You gotta hear me here in this district. Fuck, you ought to see the veterans. Veterans against Trump everywhere. And I want to say this too. Inside the Capitol, I spent the whole month there. That people that run that building do such an excellent job. That building is so well maintained and so well run. That building is a fucking absolute and the highway patrol who runs that, excellent. It's changed a lot. That's Kevin Blanch's work, the Million Mass March. Black Lives Matter sure didn't do that. They stole that from the Million Mass March. Policing down there, because they used to be pricks, dickheads. They're not anymore. They're very polite. They're excellent. They're nice. I mean, everybody in there, the people that run the Capitol, fucking excellent. They're so polite to me, so fucking nice to me. Fucking now the politicians that work in there, that's different. They just plain avoid me. But this is a giant win for the state of Utah. The whole nuclear thing is that it's a shiny ball. They pulled all the money out of it. It's a nothing burger. It's just like daylight savings. Everybody here wants to get rid of daylight savings, yet they won't pass it. It's taxation without representation because Operation Foxconn News. People are still, like the rally they had the other day, and I wasn't belonging to that rally, but I went out and held up my sign because my nuclear cancer. I'm trying to, I don't belong to any fucking party because my mind is not for rent. Don't put me down as arrogant. I don't fucking bow down to these fucking AstroTurf governments. The left-right paradigm here, it's been ripped to shreds. The Democratic Party needs new leaders. They have to have some fucking grassroots new leaders who their number one platform is the working class. Fucking the environment. It's that simple. Solar. So in Utah, we got the matching bill, and I was part of that group. We got it through. It was called AMPS. It was in our Bauer bill for solar. The exact identical bill with California. And so in California, it worked like this. We go to you. Hey, how much, you Dr. fucking Blanche in California. How much you paying for energy? You got your residence house. You got your mistress's house. You got your fucking passive-aggressive fucking income fucking slumlord fucking buildings. You got your fucking 2 pseudo de facto office buildings. You got you got all this. And, I'm paying about $1 million a year in energy costs. Well, how would you like that bill to immediately go to $100,000, down 90%? So how do I do that? Solar panels. So if you go to solar panels, well, that'll cost, $200,000 to do all those things. And it will be subsidized. The feds and the state will pay for half. The other half you can amortize over 30 years. So it'll come out of your bill over 30 years. Time value of money. So your bill immediately go from 100,000, from a million to 100,000. Where do I sign? Everybody did it. Everybody did it. LA is the first municipality on the planet to be 100% solar, and that's been that way for fucking many, many, many years. I mean, it's a no-brainer, but they have you political hypnotizing left-right parallel. Somehow solar's a left, and solar ain't a fucking left thing. And so this is why they go along with this. They go along with this. This is 100% to block the closure of coal, to protect coal. This is Custer's last coal stand. John Coltrane Curtis, right to my face. Well, we got to let the free market set coal. And then the next breath says we more nuclear. Nuclear energy is the opposite of free market. It's the most subsidized industry in the history of fucking mankind by a billion times. You see Trump pulling anything out of that? You see Congress pulling anything out of that? You see the military industrialized war pigs? Let's go back and party like it's 1999. The corporate Elon Musk types, the tax rate was fucking 39.6% in 1999. Bill Clinton goes to the GOP, who the left had fucking Congress for all those decades until 1994. And then he let Hillary take the field. Oh, fuck. Obamacare is a disaster, and I'm living proof that Obamacare is a fucking... I got a replacement. Oh, really? We've heard that for how many years now, Trump? Remember, Trump was president for 4 years. He didn't do shit. So what's he doing now? He's making lawyers fucking rich. Executive order, executive lawsuit. Executive order, executive lawsuit. Executive order, executive... Fuck, what a boom to the lawyer class. Fucking... Fuck, the whole thing's insane. A 51st state. Oh, fuck. We're taking Grant in his own speech. Yeah, right. We'll take it one way or the other. Game. Oh, really? So you're going to be expansionist? Okay. Ain't going to fly. The American public. So he's handing the Democrats on a silver platter. Back to the solar initiative. So in Utah, right at the end, they snuck in $16,000 fee. Did you know it's against the law to go off the grid here in Utah? You can't disconnect from the grid and have your own. And there's plenty. I know lots of people that have done it. How come they don't go after them? Because they don't want to make it public. They don't want to fucking cause a fucking scene. Because if somebody says, oh, go ahead and arrest me for this. I got battery packs on, a lot of people do it. Solar panels. And the battery packs, 100% fucking solar. 100. And so the solar initiative, they put $16,000 fee and won't let you amortize it. So you got to pay 16 grand up front. Right up the gate. So it's... No, I ain't going to do it. Then legislate. So while you were asleep, I'm down there. I saw every bill fly through. Whatever. They attacked solar again. Warren Buffett's fucking guys. I mean, the lobbyists, I know them all. And fucking the lobbyists fucking lobbied against. Warren Buffett pays them. Who pays those people? And they take on multiple things. And all their money funds from the same thing. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. The jackalope factor. I see Yahoo plagiarized me and used my jackalope metaphor on the Kimmer, Wyoming, which is owned by Rocky Mount Power. Which is, it's a fair, they're not going to build any SMRs. He'll fake it. And under Price Anderson that got through this summer, that's called the Immunity Act. You have to pay it back. So they put the fee on it, won't let you amortize it. So that's what did it. They blocked the source. So there was another bill went up. So these homeowner associations backdoored the Utah law. They went in and says, no, we're going to do our own thing. So we're going to create our own little, so they've got a little solar system with the battery pack and their whole freaking homeowners association is being run 100% by solar. 100%. So Bill Gates and Warren Buffett lobbied. They put a bill up to make that against the law for those people. Oh, it passed. The irony of this whole thing is the whole fireman thing. So they broke the fireman junior, so they throw them a caveat. Oh, but we'll give you cancer screening. The hazmat people in Utah are firemen. So up in Cache County, fucking that guy who represents that there is a total moron. He's one of the dumbest human beings I ever talked to. He is a moron. And so up there on the border, the hazmat fire department up there, they're the backup for Idaho National Lab. They've been called in many times. It's unarguable that firemen fucking get cancer at a very high rate because this SMR nightmare, every time they've been tried, there's another. I mean, we're talking one of the biggest catastrophes ever. There's been 2 major accidents. Well, I know of 3 at Idaho National Lab who sponsored this bill. They're in Arco, Idaho. Billy and Johnny, both their obituaries are right there. Who I handed out some everything. They grew up there. They both died at the same time. I've known them my whole life. They had cancer at the same time. And the LDS, both they were there, and they both passed away. They knew what got them. So Idaho National Lab, every time they've tried SMRs, the small one, they've blown up and contaminated the plasma, for time and all eternity. Just remember when the tanks were blown up, the Blackfoot, Idaho fucking firemen? Now, I don't know if this is true, but I heard a rumor that 2 of those guys are already dead of leukemia. So they have a bill up to, this is the bone after they broke the firemen's union, they fucking have a bill up to give them cancer screening. Oh, we'll give you cancer with more SMR testing, more fucking nuclear waste here, and more poison. But here's the screening. Of course, it passed, looked like it's going to pass unanimously. Ann Milner didn't vote on it. Now think about this. She's only 4 of the 29. They didn't vote no, they just abstained. Wow. How sick is she? How sick is Governor Cox? Oh, he's sick. But they're fairy tale nuclear. Now remember, this is Weber State, which the Wattis curse I call it. Utah Construction and General Electric merged in 1975. It's the biggest corporate merger in world history. Everything up there, including the D hospital, everything up there is named after the nuclear. The Utah Construction built up the nuclear industry. The accident at Chalk River, that's Utah Construction. Fuck, Utah built Hoover Dam. E.O. Wattis, who fucking, born and raised South Weber, Utah, he was the CEO. He died shortly thereafter. They got the contract to build Hoover Dam of leukemia. So, all the money, so it's perfect for her, right? The DMN Center, fucking, what a palace. So they donated billions of dollars to the school. Billions. Every building up there is named after the war profiteers. Either the Brownings, which are the war profiteers, the BAR, selling to both sides, fucking for you. It's just like perfect, right? Perfect. You take the number 1 school business, now you think about this, and you completely gut it. Rip it to fucking shreds. To the point you go from number 1 to under investigation for selling state secrets to China. And the guy that's under investigation is still on the payroll, but Kevin Lynch isn't. They fucking got rid of it because I stood up to him and I fought him and I fought him and I fought him. So here's the Democrats being handed a fucking silver platter. All Trump doing every day is just pissing people off. Every day. People that voted for him, pissing him off. But the Democrats are too fucking stupid. And I got a great story about that fucking rally the other day. I didn't even know that rally was going on. So I'm there because the legislators take a break every day between noon and 2 o'clock. They have a 2-hour lunch. Believe it or not, the cafeteria's closed there. So I just walked down. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I saw some people I know, and so I held up my sign. I had nothing to do with that fucking rally because that's an MSNBC manufactured rally. Just like the other side, fucking the January 6th is a Fox News. I don't play. I don't go for the fucking AstroTurf. I'm a grassrooter. I invented the Million Mass, which was grassroots as fuck, which was stole by Black Lives Matters. What we did, we just had 7 months. That's why we got no media. It was powerful. It was big. It was fucking broad. It was left. It was right. It was old. It was young. It was logical. But the Democrats are too fucking stupid. So, there's a really great fucking speech given, and I think it's of one gender, thing, blah, 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 just going off, thing. And I'm like, whoa, what is speaker, blah, blah, blah. So I worked my way all the way to the front, go talk to him. It's not what I thought it was. It's somebody masquerading, pretending to be something that they were not. I'm like, there's the fucking problem. I told you, there's the problem. There's your problem. You remember who they put up to go against Mike Lee? Not this election, 6 years ago. Are you kidding me? Well, I think that's done intentionally. I think the Democratic parties are doing the whole woke psychoville just to piss everybody off. Now, remember the working class around this country, they're brown. Most of them are Latino, Mexican descent. Ask AOC. That's who they are. They're staunch Catholics. They're old school fucking Catholics. So the Democratic Party has pissed them all off because their number 1 thing, you know what it is. They're old school Catholics. I think they've done it. Trump's handing them on a silver platter, but they're too fucking stupid. Well, I don't even think they're too fucking stupid. I think it's done. Look who, the Nancy Pelosi class, the Schumer's class, the imperialist fucking, old geezer creepy fucking class. Look what happened on the fucking campuses. And that was under Biden. I believe is the worst president in the history of the United States. We got to see the fucking genocide, which I don't even call it genocide. I mean, the Great Pacific Genocide. That's what the Pacific Ocean. That's my term. Fucking so many of my terms. That what's going on in the Middle East of Eden's mass murder, and it was in real time, fucking live streamed. We didn't get to see Afghan. And I want to say this to everybody in Utah that's going for this whole nuclear thing. Everybody around the whole country is going for this whole nuclear. It's a sham. It's exactly what Saddam Hussein has weapons. The Iraq-Afghanistan scam. And I was going crazy about, what are you talking about? This is fucking Wolfowitz and Bremer. This is Netanyahu. Bibi's fucking orchestrating this lie. You're going to fall for this? No, Johnny, you go fight. You go fight. Life, liberty, fucking first. I mean, go. And they fell for it. They fell for it. And look at the day. 22 a day? It's more than 22 a day. When a young person, well, not even young. They're not young anymore. They come home and these fucking combat veterans from fucking Afghanistan, Iraq commit suicide. Now, who did that? It affects their wife. It affects their husband. It affects their mom. It affects their dad. It affects their brothers. It's absolute unbelievable carnage, and it was all based on a fucking lie. And it's so fucking heartbreaking and sad that it was all based on a lie by Foxconn News, by KSL. KSL Utah used to pound it. Deseret News, they all pounded it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? These were all Saudis. They weren't fucking, had nothing to do with Iraq. What are you doing? And this nightmare and this carnage, and everybody's gung-ho. Yay, they'll fight you if you're anything. And they fucking went all in. That's exactly what the whole nuclear renaissance is. You're being fucking conned just like you are. And the thing is, no accountability. I'm talking to one of the firemen, and he says, well, I get involved with the new, well, me too. I was in New York all those years. Remember all those things I did at the hole? The hazmat thing. And then, John Stewart going to take it on. John Stewart, and he took it on, but he talks about the Afghan, but he won't talk about the polygon. He won't talk about the fucking depleted uranium. Where does depleted uranium come from? Nuclear energy reactors. They use it for weapons grade. It causes cancer. So guess what? 216 they got through. I fought it. Every governor in the history of this state has blocked it. Our House and our Senate has passed it multiple times. Olin Walker, who was the female governor, who grew up right around the corner, she blocked it. Democrat, Republicans have blocked it. Levitt blocked it. Huntsman fucking blocked it. Fucking Crampton blocked it. Fucking Scott Madison, who died of leukemia, fucking blocked it. They all blocked it. Every one of them blocked it. Even Dirty Herbie backdoor blocked it. Not Governor Cox. So starting May 7th, depleted uranium is going to come into Energy Solutions now. Now, the NRC has classified it as low level. So they wanted to get the dry cask containers in here. That oral argument was yesterday on the Hill. That's basically, the attorney sounded like Kevin Blanche. That's the Senate Army bill. I got the heavy waste blocked here again. It's not coming in here. The heavy waste isn't depleted uranium. I don't trust them saying that this is low level because, well, we know Senate Armory, all the waste, 2 train cars a week come in here, plus all the trucks every day. We had an accident at Senate Armory. You don't even know about that, do you? I reported from my bone marrow transplant center at LDS East State with a central line hanging at me on fucking late January 2012, the same time I was going in and out of coma. They steam malfunctioned and blew fucking, and that was all leaked to me. I handed that to Kamala Harris on Silver Fuck. I'm the activist that wins. I'm very tactical. I'm very knowledgeable. I fucking know what I'm doing. So the waste that's coming in here is already over the safe legal limits because the Senate offer is contaminated because they vented out of the core all over you. So all the stuff they're bringing here is not, they're lying. But that's what they do here. So the whole fucking solar thing, because they believe that's somehow left. How the fuck is that left? We're not having this argument in 1971. The storage is a fucking no-brainer. Europe doesn't have a fucking desert like that. It's cloudy and dingy all fucking day there. It's a no-brainer here. It's fucking the easiest. The sunlight fucking, if you fucking went and allowed people to put solar on there and sell back into the grid in Utah, they'd have it on their Razor. They'd have it on their fucking RV. They'd have it on their fucking camp trailer. They'd have it on their fucking wife's car. They'd have it on their big fucking jacked up truck. They'd fuck, Johnny, honey, we need to have our 5th kid. Johnny, you get outside and put that solar panel on your back and run around. Fuck, you'd be making $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 a fucking day. I mean, a year, every single person in Utah. The sunlight from here could be in the fucking Times Square. And it's over. It's over that simple. It's over. The storage, fuck. My neighbor over here has storage fucking 15 years now, and he has just still small 4 battery pack. He runs his whole business. They live in it. It's a business and their home. And it's a giant operation. They have not that many solar panels on there. 100%, 365. The whole business is run 100% on those few solar panels. 100%. Not one drop fucking comes in. Their heat, their fucking, no natural gas, no fucking coal. And it's like, oh, we got the green, clean fucking bus in Utah because it's electric. Well, where do we get electricity from in Utah, kids? You got it right. Coal. John Coltrane Curtis. When the sun, it's a no-brainer here. So the whole fucking apparatus is 100% who is doing this. The whole nuclear is a crock of shit. Your Lord and Savior Orange Jesus said it himself. I tell him, I got 37 billion reasons you'll never build a nuclear plant in Utah. Even Orange Jesus on Joe Rogan says, no, it costs too much. When Joe Rogan, oh, this clean, beautiful thing. What are you talking about? Nuclear? No. Vogel and the only one we put on for you is because 37 billion. You heard me right? 37 billion. Trump says, no, it costs too much. Well, why don't we say that now? And then he says, well, when you think about fucking nuclear, you think about Chernobyl. Trump cut him out. No, you think about Fukushima. Oh, he said it. He didn't say it for 4 years while he's president. He meant with a B. How many times? 17. Huh. I mean, his first person again, fucking Japan. Oh, yeah, they've renaissance. They've refired up 14. The big ones. They reported a year and a half ago that the big K and the big N were already back online. And it comes out fucking this week. Oh, the restart of the big K and the big N in fucking Japan has been delayed another 5 years. They just lie. Germany's not firing any back. So you have all, in the United States, Central down, Dwayne Arnold down, 3 Mile Island down, fucking Palisades fucking down, Oyster Creek down, Indian Point down, Pilgrim down, fucking Yankee fucking down. They're all fucking gone off since 2011. And how many have gone on? One. Renaissance? Fucking China said fuck nuclear a long time. Their Westinghouse, mothball generational 5, Westinghouse fucked them, and they know that. One went on. It was an SMR. That was just 2 years ago, and it had a nuclear fucking accident. Who reported it? The French, Governor Cox. The French reported it. It's called the Downwinder. Jennifer Graham Holmes said on it, and it got leaked to CNN in the morning. Look it up. So the whole fucking sham, that's exactly what it is. But big win for Kevin Blanche. You have me. I'm the only one down. Oh, fucking Mary, fucking, they're not anti-nuclear. They're not anti-nuclear. The whole fucking Kellicott, Busby, fucking Garney Shield, they work for the nuclear industry. They're exactly what they want. I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a fisherman, what's a boat? I'm an anti-nuclear. I'm an environmental. What's Fukushima? They won't say the F word one fucking time. None of them will say the fucking F word. The guy up there, the fuck firefighter, he says, you know, we talked about, he says he was all over Fukushima. One, the hazmat guy that goes into fucking INL. So Utah's blocking solar. Why? Because Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. Now remember, Bill Gates stole the operating system here. We had a trial against him again in 11-11-11. He stole it from fucking WordPerfect. Chef Dev said, Novell and WordPerfect merged, remember? And who took over and stole all the $1 billion out of fucking Novell and destroyed it? Eric Smith. My brother was the fucking head of fucking human resources there at the time when it was going down. We had a trial. It was a hung juror. One fuck juror hold out. The most hated man at one time in Utah because he killed the whole. He never invented fucking anything. It was invented here in Utah. WordPerfect. He stole it in 95. Remember his merger with. He stole the mouse from Steve Chinese Jobs. Steve Chinese Jobs got fucking cancer. One of my doctors was one of his doctors. Remember the letter come out? I can't pay anybody to fight cancer, blah, blah, blah. Remember that letter? Is it real or is it not? No one will still admit. I asked my doctor who was with him towards the end. Rob, no, I think he wrote that letter. I was with him. So you've given up your health for Warren Buffett and Bill Gates' wealth. Well, we got the money pulled out of it. It's a big, big fucking win. Huge fucking win. Thanks to Kevin Blanche. Ain't happening. They got no money. This will cost Pepe Le Pew, I call him, wannabe Napoleon. And he's completely the opposite of what this supposedly Utah GOP stands for. The Utah GOP is supposedly fiscally responsible. He wants to go be like France. So the money that got through, he maybe takes more because he traveled to France on the taxpayers' dime. And everybody in Europe's stupid except France. Even France is getting rid of nuclear. It's a tired, dead, just like coal. They're done. They're over. They're over, but they're going to loot the fucking country on the fucking way out. And just, that's all it is. It's opportunity cost. Do you know about opportunity cost? It's Custer's last stand. It's completely to block what's already taking the field. They're done and they're over except for their money. They're going to loot the fuck out of the country out of the fucking way out. So, Ann Milner, same as she's always been. She was a fucking Warren Buffett, Bill Gates fucking puppet in 2000 when she gutted the stool business and fucking, and then she's the one who blackballed me. She didn't vote for the cancer screening. I couldn't believe it. But I could believe it. So, it's a scam. The whole nuclear renaissance is a sham. Fucking 35% of all nuclear reactors in the world have been shut down. Post 2011, Kevin Blanche. Kicking that domino down in the center. And by the way, Status King Cuomo, bank bailout on chemo, the governor of New York who fucking started this whole fucking state-by-state bailout, $7.6 billion he gave the nuclear. They're going to shut down Gianni, 9 Mile Point, fucking Fitzpatrick. Remember, he gave him 7.6, not million, billion after David Axelrod and fucking Rahm Emanuel's company, Exxon, won in bottom pennies on the dollar, and shit, gave him 7.6 billion. He's running for mayor. Fuck, maybe he can fucking restart up Indian Point. I don't think so. They're gonna start Palisades. I don't think so. They're gonna start 3 Mile. I don't think so. It's all sham. It's all a fucking lie. It's all about propaganda and pork. And Bill Gates is running the fucking show. Well, Bill Gates fucking has complete control of this fucking country, and he talks just like this, just like Governor Cox and Vladimir Putin does. The Democratic Party, I believe, is doing the whole wokeness, and that's taking the top of their fucking field on purpose. Because it's all, and Obama's the worst fucking president in the history of the fucking country. He had the referendum. He had 60-40. He had massive majorities. Could have done anything. What did he do? Who knew I was really good at kill people? His Nobel Prize. I mean, that guy is so dirty. I mean, that's the greatest con man in fucking history. And then, we love Joe Biden. We love Joe Biden. Look what Joe Biden did. Okay. The Middle East of Eden. Talk about the elephant in the room. The Democrats just keep feeding him. Trump's budget gives Bibi fucking more. President fucking Netanyahu. He's the president of this country. That's obvious. Before that, got to talk to Henry before we go to Fukushima. Kissinger was the president of this fucking country. And you're too C to, and this has nothing to do with religion. 0.0. These are fucking, Zism? No, it's imperialism. They got control. And they got control of both fucking parties. Both parties think that their money is their wealth. And they're all rich. All these senators are fucking rich. They don't get, they're all fucking bazillion years old. And these puppeteers. So that's what it is. It's the Democratic Party's fucking, I think, is pulling all this fucking shenanigans fucking on their wokeness on purpose. Because they're really the Republican Party. Well, I don't even know what they are. And Trump being the transformational president, he could. All he's got to do is just say Fukushima. Just say what he said on Joe Rogan. But he sure don't he? All he's doing is pissing people off, handing it to the left on the fucking silver platter. But they're too stupid to fucking take it. Well, I think they don't want it. I think they're holding status quo. I think both parties are imperialists, completely controlled. They're imperialists. Mission accomplished. They're just holding on to the old dirty coal, fucking pork, fucking really out of control fucking debt. Trump's not going to fix any of that fucking debt. Tariffs, fuck, he doesn't use tariffs properly. Tariffs, fucking broad base, slow the consumption junkie down. He uses them as a weapon. So, I don't know. All he's got to do is say Fukushima. It's a big win for us. It's a huge win because the bill means absolutely zero. Zero. Because it got no funding. Zero funding. But they're still going to keep blocking solar here. Who's pulling all their strings down there? Warren Scumbag Buffett. He sent a letter to the school. I walked through the thing. He's with those things. I didn't even want to. Kyle Madsen made me. We're back in Omaha with students. And he made me. And he goes through there. And he says, I says, you know, Buffett, you know what I say? We're having a bad year. And this is 2000, the dot-com bubble. What's that? He was snootier than hell to me. I says, even Babe Ruth had slumps. And I walked off. He waved me back over. Kyle's like, go there. He took pictures. He's the one that sent that picture that was autographed hanging on the wall of fucking the school business that has disappeared. I had to come home and take 6 fucking showers. You know, and Ann Miller blackballed me. They owe me so much money. They could have paid for my cancer treatment. They didn't. They owe me millions, Weaver State. Literally. What they did, so corrupted. And I'm 7th generation Utah. 7th generation. You know, I'm so Utah that my social media address has come up for 5 years. East 8 Beaumont LDF, which is the #1 leukemia unit maybe in the country. Not Huntsman. They're the ones that call Huntsman the lecturer. And by the way, John, run again. Run again. If Huntsman would have won, this would have never happened. Run again. Cox is going to be so easy to beat, but you're going to get a bunch of, I don't know what the Republicans have turned into here. Well, what have the Democrats turned into here? I mean, we need a logical